lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. This is Love, Truth, and Wisdom Tarot Guidance. I hope you all are having an enjoyable day, evening, afternoon, wherever you are, and I hope you all are doing well. So today I'm here to bring you another pick a card reading, and today we are discussing, well, it's not really a question. It's more like, when you're on, well, I don't know about everyone, but for me, like, how do I want to start this? So basically we're talking about, spiritual messages from your guidance team, but in regards to if you receive a lot of ringing in your ears, or maybe not a lot, but if like occasionally you get ringing in your ear when you're talking about something specific or you're watching something, and sometimes it's low pitch, sometimes it's high pitch, but to me that always means for me that I'm getting some type of message, or my spirit team is trying to communicate something to me, and it 100% always checks out. I always pull a card, or just kind of meditate, and I either fall asleep and I get a dream, or I get some type of message about what actually they're trying to communicate with me. So this is what this reading's about. Sorry if that was very long. I don't know why I couldn't describe it, but that's what this reading is. So if you have heard ringing in your ears, or not constant ringing, but occasionally ringing, and it means something because it just comes at the most weirdest or randomest times, you understand where I'm coming from. So this is what this pick a card reading is. This is the message for you. We'll be looking into what your spiritual team, what message they're trying to bring to you through that ringing. Yeah. So we have here 3 piles to choose from. We have the first pile here with I am intelligent, number 25. The second pile here, I am expressive, number 27. And then the third pile here with I am adaptable, number 5. So definitely feel free to pick more than one if you feel guided to do so, because there may be additional messages in another pile for you that will kind of make up what your spirit team is trying to tell you. But also keep in mind, this is a general reading, so not all the messages will resonate, and that's okay. Just take what does and leave what doesn't. Don't make it fit if it doesn't fit. I am available for personal readings. If you feel guided to get a personal reading from me, that information will be down below in the description box. I also want to say that for a lot of you who booked readings from me, if you've booked the channeled message reading for me, which is a paragraph, it's only $11.11. You can also, it doesn't have to be from your person, it can be from your higher self, it can be from your spiritual team. I just want to make that clear just in case. I feel I've been getting questions about that. So you can definitely get the message from your person, your higher self, or your guidance team, any angels, stuff like that. So just putting that out there. But anyways, yeah, so I feel this intro has been so long. Okay, we're just gonna wrap it up. So I just want to give a big thanks to all of you for liking, sharing, subscribing, supporting me and my channel, whatever way you felt guided to do so. Thank you all so much for your support. I honestly truly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I'm so grateful to be able to be your tarot reader, and that these readings are providing you with some deeper insights and guidance into your situation. So thank you so much for your time and trust. And without further ado now, let's get on to your reading. Hello, pile 1, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the number 25, I am intelligent, and this is your reading for what is your spiritual message? What is your spiritual team trying to tell you at this moment? So very interesting stuff. So let me read your angel number here. So this says, you have a great ability to take in and process information on both a conscious level and a subconscious level. Your curiosity is endless, and your desire to dive deep into a variety of subjects will bring you an immense awareness of the world. Okay, this kind of goes with the message that I was picking up when I was tuning into your cards here. So the first thing I'm getting is that you're definitely getting a lot of information when you are receiving this ringing, this low pitched tone in your ear. I definitely think, and I think for a lot of you, you're conscious of this, what your spiritual team is trying to tell you, because I think it happens at very significant times. I'm feeling, honestly, from the cards, that you get the ringing when you are in a heated debate with someone, an argument with someone. You could be judging someone, you could be projecting someone onto someone, or someone could be projecting onto you. I'm getting that type of energy. It's spirit wants you to be curious about this. They want you to stay open-minded and detached from jumping to conclusions. I do feel they're trying to tell you to dig a little deeper as to why this keeps happening, because maybe it's been happening frequently. Maybe you've been getting into heated debates or arguments, or like, I'm getting like a 5 of Wands type of energy. Do we have that here? No. With someone or something, it's like a lack of cooperation or collaboration. Like you're kind of butting heads with someone and it always happens or something like that. Maybe not always, but more than not, it happens. I do feel like your spirit team is trying to bring some awareness to this, because you have the ability to process this and to understand why it's happening, especially since you have Mirror as your like card here, and it says who or what is triggering you. So I do feel like maybe this happens when you're triggered. This ringing happens when you get triggered, and I feel like this is really significant, because this is about your own projections and how you're filtering your own experience through your projections or through your perceived beliefs. I do feel like there's someone or people that are reminding you of some type of unhealed experience, that are like mirroring something, some type of deep wound that's being triggered at this time. And I do feel like for most of you, like 90% of you, it's an unconscious thing. Like you're not aware of it. It's like, that you're hearing the ringing, but you're not equating it to maybe the fact that this person is triggering you. Even though I know it's like, it's so weird how I'm picking up. It's like, that you're triggered, but it's like, I don't know. It's something about it is like something about it is like a misstep, or like it's some type of confusion, but it's some type of like what I was saying, like dive deeper. You're not getting the clear, accurate like information from it, because you're kind of just like on to the next thing, or you're not really taking it that seriously. You're kind of just stuck in the trigger, and then once you're over it, or once you vent or something, you're on to the next thing, and then you get triggered again. Maybe not right away, but like in that, like something like that. But anyways, I do feel like people in situations right now are mirroring this wound to you. They're reflecting back to you what you believe to be true about your life, about yourself, about the universe. And mirrors, first of all, this whole world, external world, is a mirror. So mirrors always point to our shadow and our light, and mirrors reveal the parts of us that we haven't accepted, we haven't witnessed yet, we haven't loved, or the parts of us that we loved. It mirrors, like, people and situations. This whole world mirrors so much to us. But basically this card is saying to look closely at what experiences and not what people, but what are they currently like triggering in you? Because this is like a deep wound, and as I'm speaking about this, I'm getting a little flustered, like not defensive, but like I don't want to go there type of thing. So this could be a wound that you have buried very deeply. This could be something that you really just don't want to talk about, that you could be embarrassed about, that you don't want to see right now. It's like some type of avoidance. And I feel like it's the more that you avoid it, obviously, the more that it becomes a bigger trigger and a bigger issue. So I definitely feel like experiences in these people, or one person, are mirroring back to you, something really important that you need to pay attention to. And it's an opportunity for you to heal. I definitely feel like you may not be seeing it as an opportunity for you to heal at this time, but Spirit is letting you know that this is an opportunity for you to heal, to pay attention, because they're shining a light on something that is wanting to be witnessed by you, is wanting to be seen by you. And this is like for the light side of you and the shadow parts of you. So what do I want to say? It's like, so, okay, they're giving me like an example. Okay. So for the light sides of you, these experiences or these people could be triggering people, or could be showing you, not really triggering, but it's still trigger, could be showing you people who admire you, people who put you on a pedestal, people who are very attracted to you, people who want to be on your level, people who want to hang out with you, people who just like your energy, want your time, your effort, your attention, all that good stuff. And then for the shadow parts, I feel like these are people who either despise you or you despise them. It goes both ways. Like, for the lighter side, these are people that you admire, that you put on a pedestal, that you're really attracted to, that you want to get to know, that you want to rise to their level, and vice versa. And for the shadow sides, like I was saying, like this could be people that despise you or you despise them, that you're envious of, or they're envious of you, that put you down or you put them down. And it's like, not for some reason, but it's like you're not realizing that this this is triggering something in you that is still yet to be healed, basically. And it will remain wounded and you'll remain hurt if you don't see it, if you don't witness it. So yeah, because we have the Tower in reverse, which is like resistance to this change. So you could be resisting seeing what's in front of you or what's being shown to you, what Spirit is sending you, what your spiritual team is sending you. And it's about choosing wisely. It's about choosing wisely people that love you and people that you love and people that love you, because we have partnerships and alliances and memories of love. So this could be with a partner. I'm not getting that specifically. It could be with different people. I'm getting like many people, honestly. I'm not getting one particular person, but it could be with one particular person. Choosing how you see them, choosing how you, I'm hearing adapt to them, choosing how you flow with them, choosing how you want to verbalize what you feel to them in a way that's, like I was saying, like cooperative, loving, compassionate, caring, still remaining like healthy boundaries, but just able to work together and like, I'm hearing let bygones be bygones and like see past the differences and see how you both have a lot of similarities when it comes to your light and shadow self. So this is about like no longer resisting this change. I feel like you're resisting this because you may be feeling like you're going to lose this person or these people in your life. And these are people that you really care about. These are like close friends, family members, or a family member, but these are people that you care about. I think you could be resisting seeing them, like seeing them, it's like seeing them as seeing you kind of way. And it's like you don't want to see that this person is really hurtful. And Spirit is saying you can see that this person's hurting your feelings. That's clear. Let's accept that and surrender that. But it's like, where are you hurting your own feelings? You know what I mean? Like no one can hurt your feelings without your consent. So it's like, where are you hurting your own feelings? Where are you believing what this person's believing? What are you like, you know what I'm saying? Like where's the cord? Like where's the common like denominator, so to speak? And I feel like this is something you could be resisting because you're just afraid of losing this person or these people or something like that. But I do feel like it's obstructing some type of manifestation for you. It's obstructing maybe a love offer or a love opportunity for you, especially if this is a lover that you are doing this with. And it's maybe creating some type of non-committal energy, or you're just not committed fully to like really exploring or diving deep into this lesson at this moment, and that is perfectly okay. But Spirit just wants you to be aware that it's just going to keep happening until you're ready. They're just going to keep doing this, showing you these people, showing you these experiences until you're ready to acknowledge that they're actually showing you something really important and something very important for you to heal. So I think also I'm hearing like you could be getting a lot of superficial people coming into your life or experiences. So that is also showing you where you are holding on to superficial beliefs, patterns, thoughts, stuff like that. Nothing to be ashamed or feel bad about, because we all have these. So it's like, it's nothing like that. It's just wants you to be aware that you're holding these beliefs and they're obstructing or blocking your manifestation from coming true, which is, it's either love, money, or both. So there's a need to kind of, because we have the King of Pentacles here, so there's a need to be really like, when you're ready, be like very vigilant and disciplined and committed to diving deep into what these experiences and people are showing you. And I feel like for a lot of you, it could be showing up really quickly all of a sudden. Like all of a sudden you're getting these experiences and you're meeting these people that you're just either loving but feeling like you need their validation, or not loving and like judging and like talking bad about them, or they're talking bad about you or something. You're finding out they're talking bad about you. It's something like that. And Spirit is wanting you to pay attention to this, because they're showing you aspects of yourself that need to be prioritized and that need to be seen and healed. I do feel like you have a lot going on at this moment in time, and also Spirit's saying to, balance these priorities. Make sure you know what your priorities are. I'm getting something about priorities. Try to be as flexible so you don't get overwhelmed or overcommit to one thing at one time, because I'm just seeing that there's like this overcommitment and there's like a blockage to some type of money or some type of offer coming to you in the future. And this could be a business partnership or this could be a love partnership. We do have cups here with the 7. It says choose wisely, and the memories of love, which is a 6, and those are like the 7 and 6 of cups with the 3 of, I want to say, I think this is 3 of spirit in this deck. So I don't think that's equivalent to like a tarot card, but it reminds me, it's reminding me of the 3 of pentacles. So I just feel like we have a lot of pentacles here. So I just feel like money, stability, your foundation, your security is a little bit unstable right now because of this tower moment that you're resisting. I mean, no one likes a tower moment, but it is an opportunity to build a new foundation and to recognize aspects of ourselves, to be to kind of awaken, like a wake up call, to awaken, to start over in a way where you can build from a authentic foundation. But you have to make your choices based off, you know, what you know thus far. Does that make sense? Like, the more self-aware you are, the more you can make choices that are more aligned with your heart. So I just feel like there's a need to, like, yeah, this is definitely something about prioritizing what's important to you. It's like you have to dive a little deeper into this because there's a really, I'm hearing, important and a serious message being brought to you. That I feel like if you can look up the number 736, that might have additional messages for you, like the angel number 736, or I'm getting it backwards, 637 is also significant. So there could be additional messages in there for you that spirit wants you to pay attention to, and feel free to kind of comment what those messages are in the comment section for your other fellow pile ones. But yeah, I'm getting this really strongly that there's a need to kind of balance and be a little bit more disciplined in your choices and why you're making them. And this is like in your thoughts, your actions, your emotions, and why you're feeling, thinking, and doing certain things. And understand that whatever is happening to you in your experience with these people, it's showing you something that needs to be witnessed by you and healed. So yeah, so that is what I see for you guys. So I'm going to leave it here. So I hope this was helpful. I hope this provided you with some type of guidance and deeper insights into your situation. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. And I will talk to you all later. Take care. Hello, Pile 2, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the number 27, angel number card, I am expressive. This is your reading for what your spirit guides want to tell you, want to let you know. So first I'm going to read your angel number here, number 27. So it says, your mind is wide open and you are tolerant and compassionate toward all ways of life. You value freedom of expression and want to improve the conditions of people, whether in your community, country, or the world at large. So I feel like a lot of you are very communicative. You definitely, because we have starseed here, you could be a starseed if you resonate with that term. So you definitely have a mission about spreading some type of knowledge, wisdom to other people. I definitely feel like a lot of you are very open-minded, are very compassionate, balanced, fair, just, tolerant towards all ways of life. You are very objective. I'm getting Libra vibes. So some of you could be Libra or have Libra placements. You don't have to, but I am picking that up. But you do value freedom of expression and freedom of speaking your heartfelt truth, being authentic, and wanting to tell or help other people do the same in whatever way they feel comfortable doing, whether it's through art, music, dance, reading, writing, whatever the case may be. I do feel like you have a gift for some type of verbal communication. I'm also getting Gemini. So you could have strong Gemini placements or something like air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You don't have to be, but I am picking that up very strongly. So in terms of your message of what your spirit guides are trying to tell you, and with Starseed here, so I feel like, so this card says what lights you up. So if you're hearing ringing, I feel like it happens maybe during a time where you weren't as expressive as you wanted to be or needed to be. Maybe you passed up an opportunity to express yourself, to express your heartfelt truth, to tell someone what you feel, to speak your mind, to speak what's in your heart, to speak your thoughts out loud or something. This could be to a person, this could be out loud, this could be in writing, this could be maybe you are a blogger, maybe you have an Instagram where you write quotes or something, or you're a YouTuber, or you share messages. But I do feel like you're hearing ringing. It's because Spirit is wanting you to really communicate, because I feel like Your spirit guide is telling you that you can reach a lot of people, you can help a lot of people, you can inspire a lot of people that want to communicate but maybe don't know how, don't know how to get started, don't know what to say, by you speaking your authentic truth, and sharing that with others. So I do feel like maybe you hold yourself back from sharing what you want to, out of fear, out of judgment, out of maybe just not being afraid that you're not going to be received or validated the way you want to. And spirit is wanting you to not do that anymore. So I do feel also there's like, because the Starseed card comes with a double mission, or yeah, it talks about a double mission or like a double meaning. So you're definitely here to help raise the consciousness, your own consciousness, one, and the consciousness of the planet by raising your own consciousness. I do feel like a lot of you are old souls. I do feel like a lot of you are maybe feeling like you're running out of time, or there's something that you came here to do that you're not doing, or there's something that you came here to create or contribute but you're not doing it, and it's making you feel a little bit scattered, it's making you feel a little bit indecisive. We have that energy here. It's making you feel kind of, I'm hearing unpopular. So you could have an unpopular opinion about something, and it's making you maybe lose a lot of friends, or lose your popularity or something like that. And spirit is wanting you to keep going anyways, because those people weren't part of your circle. They're not meant to go where you are going. And believe it or not, you are helping them by you expressing how you feel and not caring, how you look or how other people feel. You're also telling to them, like, yes, they may be like rejecting you in some way or judging you, but you're also, you know, inadvertently showing them that you can be yourself and you can speak your truth and stand up for yourself and ground your beliefs. And it doesn't matter if other people follow you or like you or don't. It matters what's in your heart, and it matters like, what you're standing up for. So I do feel like spirit is trying to confirm to you that you are a star seed, and you're being encouraged to answer that call, to speak that truth, to speak your wisdom, to share your wisdom, to follow what lights you up. I do feel like you are, maybe most of you are someone who just awaken to the fact that you're a star seed, or awaken to like something deeper is going on here, and deeper within you that you're connecting to on a soul level. And I think you're just tired of having meaningless conversations, or kind of just like playing it safe with people in conversations, or meaningless jobs, or relationships with other people, romantic relationships. I just feel like you're kind of, there's more to life than going to work, talking about what's on TV, talking about what's going on, like gossip, celebrity stuff. I think you're just over it. And I think you're really starting to speak a lot of wisdom and knowledge, and people are just kind of either turned off of, I feel like whoever you're talking to, or people that you're talking to, they may seem turned off by it, but it's also like inspiring them, but they're not showing you that, they're not telling you that, because it's making them think. So it's like you're planting seeds in people's heads by the way you think, and I think that's what spirit wants you to do more of, because it's actually helping. It may not look like it right now, and you may feel like you're losing a lot of opportunities, a lot of friends, a lot of relationships, but trust me, you're going to find the right people. The right people are going to find you. You're going to find your star seed family, and it won't even matter when you know what I mean? Like you're here for a job, like you're doing your job. So I feel like this, but I do feel like it's still painful, because you feel like lonely, or you feel like a weirdo, or you feel like join the club, me too, or you feel like no one understands you, because you're like speaking all this like innate wisdom to people, and they're looking at you like, what the hell are you talking about? Like what I'm not trying, like, people are not trying to have those, not everyone, but a lot of people are not trying to have those like deep, meaningful conversations, or like introspective conversations, talking about like, esoteric knowledge, or that. And it doesn't have to be esoteric knowledge. It could be just the fact that we're beings, and we're energetic beings, and like, anything as simple as like, exploring your emotions, allowing yourself to feel. It's like a lot of people don't want to hear that, because first of all, a lot of people don't want to feel, and because of their own, and not because of their fault, anyone's fault. It's just we've been conditioned and taught to like hide our feelings, and like only express good feelings, or like only be seen a certain way to be accepted, or only do certain things, or you know the whole thing. I feel like a lot of you know what I'm talking about. So I just feel like you're kind of restless at this point, and And you're restless because Spirit is wanting you to step into your calling and continue to do so. Maybe your calling is to start a blog, start an Instagram, start a YouTube, speak the messages that you get, because I feel like you get a lot of downloads, or not downloads, but you have a lot of innate wisdom in you that needs to be shared, and people need to hear it, whether you think so or not. Trust me, like, people want to hear what you have to say, and I feel like you have like a unique way of expressing it, whether it's through song, dance, music, art, whatever the case may be, writing. And I think you could really you're obviously already lighting up the world, but you could really light up a lot of people and light up something in them that has been dead and asleep for so long, and really like help people like open up to their innate wisdom, because we all have innate wisdom within us. We're all like esoteric, celestial beings with a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom right in our heart space, but we have been conditioned and programmed to like not trust it, not to misuse it or abuse it or to control it, just so many other things. And I feel like, yeah, I just feel like you're here to kind of remind people that that's not something we should be doing anymore, that you don't have to try to fit in, you don't have to form like, some type of spiritual closet. Don't dim your light to fit in, basically. And it's time that you like start embracing your unique light and stop neglecting it or stop ignoring it. You came here to share something, what you came here to share, so you have to treat your time on earth basically like it's important. Like, you only have a certain amount of time here to get done what you need to get done. And I feel like all star seeds, you all know this, but it's like sometimes we get a little bit distracted, I guess is a better term of words. But yeah, I just feel like try not to get distracted basically anymore is what your spirit guides are trying to tell you. And we also have here, financial and material changes, power, which is the strength card in traditional tarot, and destiny, which is the wheel of fortune, which is really good to see. So I feel like this could be a very abundant, prosperous opportunity for you to share your knowledge. I don't feel like you're as confident as you should be, Spirit is saying. I feel like you're very like hesitant or yielding, because you don't want to be overbearing. You don't want people to be jealous of you, because I'm getting this like image that like you sharing some knowledge, people are jealous of you. But see, it's funny because they're jealous of you, but they're also like in awe of you or inspired by you, but they may just only know how to express jealousy because they're not tapped into their heart center. They're not validating what you're saying within. They're kind of just looking at you like you're a know-it-all, or like, you're this or you're that. And it's like we all carry the same wisdom, you guys. We're all one, law of one. Like, it's not, you're not saying anything that is like really that woohoo, you know what I mean? You're not saying anything that's really out there or crazy. You're just really speaking some like heartfelt truths. And I feel like a lot of people can't handle that because they're not connected to their heart. So they're just kind of jealous. But again, they're very in awe of you. It's like those people, it's like the people that like your haters that follow you. It's kind of like that. Like, they hate on you and they're jealous of you, but they still like follow you. They still listen to what you have to say, but they kind of just like put you down. Be careful if that is happening, because I feel like for some of you that could be happening. But Spirit is really wanting you to take charge and be fierce in your energy, and don't become too codependent on these people, because they're learning their lesson. They understand what you're saying. Trust me, they are. They may be acting like they're not, but they really do understand what you're saying. They feel it. They just don't want to feel it, so they're acting out, and that's okay. They're not meant to really explore that yet. They're not meant to get to that level where you are yet. Maybe they will, maybe they won't, but wherever the case, you continue to grow, to expand, to speak your wisdom, and don't worry about being overbearing, or don't worry about these other people. Just be your independent, true self. I do feel like you could be learning something, or there's someone in particular that's very curious about your mind or about how you think. Or you could be very curious about how someone thinks or something like that. But there's this like new possibility of something opening up to you. It could be a creative opportunity. It could be a person that you want to collaborate with, that you want to explore. It could just be your own imagination telling you how to voice this wisdom, how to express or share this wisdom with others. So pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to what you're imagining, because there are countless possibilities. And Again, I'm getting this envy thing. I think a lot of people are going to be envious or jealous of you, and it may bother you. I think for a lot of you, you're already seeing this, and I think Spirit is definitely wanting you to pay attention to it, yes, but also don't let it deter you from doing what you know you're meant to be doing. Don't let it stop you. For some of you, I feel like it has stopped you, or like I said, just made you a bit hesitant, and that's okay. But Spirit is going to keep giving you these messages, giving you these downloads until you do something with them, until you share them with the world, because you're meant to share. And I think this is something you've been indecisive about, but I feel like you're about to like get some type of truth revealed to you, or you're about to understand why certain things are happening, or why you're getting this information, or why you are wanting to express this or share this. It's like something about the truth and something about falsehood. So you could be like receiving from other people false wisdom, that's not really coming from their hearts, coming from their ego. But I think you're very intuitive. I think you can pick up on that, because I feel like a lot of you always validate within what someone's saying, or what someone's saying, or what someone's even doing. I think you're a very good read like of people. You can read people. So I do think some type of truth is going to be revealed to you that's going to help you make a decision about what direction you want your life to go, what direction you want your new hobby to go in, how you want to express this hobby. I don't think you're going to be at an impasse anymore. I also feel like it's going to be quite lucrative with the Six of Pentacles here. I think people, there's going to be people that are jealous of you, that are haters, okay? But there's also going to be people that are going to be really generous and are going to want to like pay for your wisdom, or pay for your perspective, or want to share with you, want to collaborate with you, want to give to you. I do feel like, a lot of, I'm getting a lot of charity work. So there could be like a lot of charities could want you to speak at their organizations or something like that, or just share what you know, because it's so powerful, and it's so true, and it's so honest, and it's so heartfelt, and it's like gold to a lot of people, and a lot of people really need to hear that. So I feel like this is your destiny, and you're meant to step into this power, and your financial material what do I want to say? Like, stability is going to change. I think it's already changing. May not be changing in the way you like it, but I do think that's going to be overcome once you start this like lucrative business of like being curious and expressing yourself however you want to express yourself, and you really step into your power, and you understand why you're here and what you're here to be doing, and really know that this is your time. This is like a fated, fortunate, destined time for you. I think the wheel is definitely turning in your favor the more that you allow yourself to speak this heartfelt wisdom, and to understand that it is helping a lot of people. Even if you think it isn't, it is. People are listening. You're planting seeds, so continue to plant those seeds. We need as many people to plant seeds of wisdom all over as much as possible, and that's all you really need to do, and to just continue to raise your own consciousness, because like I said, the law of one, when you raise your consciousness, we all raise our consciousness, and that's probably the best maybe guidance or insight I can give you, or what your spirit team wants to give you. So yeah, so I'm gonna leave it here. So I hope this was helpful. I hope this provided you with some type of deeper insights and guidance to your situation. If not, feel free to pick another pile if you feel guided to do so. I'm sending you all so much love and light. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in, and I will talk to you all later. Take care. Hello, pile 3, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the number 5, I am adaptable. This is your reading for what your spirit guides are trying to tell you through the ringing happening in your ear. So let me read your angel number message here. So it says, flexibility is your forte. When life throws you a curveball, you can easily adapt to new circumstances and find excitement in the unexpected change. Be brave and bold in your endeavors. So first thing I'm picking up is that you could be receiving this ringing in your ear when things are about to get a little chaotic, almost like the tower moment, but maybe not as intense, or when there's an unexpected change or an unexpected situation or experience popping up or about to pop up in your life. I feel like you get alerted to that, because they want you to pay attention to how you react or how you respond to that situation. So flexibility is your forte. You are a very flexible person. Even if you think you're not, Spirit is reminding you that you are very flexible, and you can adapt to new circumstances, and you can be brave and bold in how you handle it, and respond in a way that's calm and hopeful in a balanced, mature way. I'm so first of all, you have a lot of major arcanas here. You have hope, which is the star, balance, which is justice. Then you have hermit, temperance, and justice twice. So for you to have justice twice, I feel like that's a really important message to pay attention to the cause and effect. Like when something happens, how you respond, because justice is all about karma. So I do feel like karma is very strong with a lot of you. Like when you do something, you get the karma of that whatever you did back very quickly. So, and I don't think it's bad or anything. I think it's just maybe a little bit intense or unexpected, or it causes you to have to change the way you adapt to a situation, or change your viewpoint, or change something. And I think a lot of you may be hesitant to change, or like again, you may feel like you're not flexible, but spirit is reminding you that you actually are. This could be related to family because we have break the chain here, and it says ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. So it could be a lot of family changes that are going on with you. You could be a little bit withdrawn from your family, or feeling like you need to withdraw from your family, or family, or it could be your ancestral family, like your parents, or it could be like a family of friends that you consider family, whatever the case. I just feel like you're kind of doing things alone, especially with emotional withdrawal and the hermit. You're kind of like soul searching. You're kind of in a space where you just don't want to be around people, you don't want to be around your family, or you just kind of want to spend some time alone, kind of focusing on yourself, evaluating, doing some self-discovery, just spending some time alone. Like I said, just kind of detaching emotionally from certain people, certain places, certain things, and becoming a lot more balanced in your life and a lot more patience. I do think you're going on this like spiritual journey I'm picking up, where you're like emotionally detaching from your family. So you could be codependent on your family or your family members or something like that, where spirit is wanting you to break the chain of that. So that could be one of the main reasons you're hearing ringing in your ears, because if you're on this journey of like already emotionally detaching from them, they're like basically encouraging you and telling you to continue to do so as much as possible, because it really is helping, and it's really helping you bring yourself back into balance, and it's bringing a lot of light into you. Like you're really invoking your light body, your light self, the lighter aspects of you are really shining. And yeah, there's like a big thing about balance here, and I do feel like you're gonna see some type of victory or success in doing so, or maybe you already have, and spirit is like rewarding you, or again telling you to continue to do so. So you could be thinking, I feel like a lot of you, with this ringing, you could be, spirit is wanting you to ask certain questions, like, what old ways of being from your family line are you ready to let go? It's something you have to free yourself from. You're being called to like heal your family line, or free yourself from living the life of your ancestors, your parents, your grandparents. And this definitely is in regards to letting go of an old pattern of your maternal line or your paternal line. This is about healing trauma from the past that's not even yours, that was passed down through your mother or father, and observing old ways of like being that no longer serve you. It's a very deep message, but I don't want to get too deep into it, because for some reason spirit's not wanting me to, because this is something you are very 100% clear about, and you already know what old ways and old patterns do no longer serve you, that have been passed down from your parents and from your grandparents, from your ancestors. So I do feel though that you may be carrying a lot of emotional trauma in your field, in your energetic field. And spirit also wants me to tell you that, family patterns are the hardest to break. True story. I feel like I resonate with this pile. Because it's like, first of all, they're not even yours to begin with. Start there. But we don't know another way of being, because we haven't seen it. We haven't, been privy to that. And so we just continue to play out the same drama by like, what's the word I want to do? By observing what we see and then taking that for face value. And it's so hard to break when you're like not seeing another way of like acting or behaving, or another pattern. So it's very, very hard. So don't put so much pressure on yourself. Honestly, give yourself a pat on the back. You do have the 6 of Wands here, which is about victory and success. So I do feel like you're going to achieve something major. You're going to have your wish fulfilled with the star here. It's something that you hoped for. And I think what you're hoping for mostly is like balance and inspiration. Like you want to feel inspired again. You want to feel like your true self. Like you want to get back to you and not who you've been told you are by your parents, by your ancestors, by your grandparents. Spirit is also wanting you to notice when it comes to ancestral healing that it's not about healing another person. So you could be trying to heal your mom, your dad, your brother, your whoever, but it's your own healing. Your own healing can cause another person to choose to heal, So if they're not choosing to heal by seeing you heal and seeing what you're doing, because I do feel like your family, they know what you're doing, they see it. They're not choosing to do the same for a variety of reasons. Mostly it's out of fear because they don't know what's going on, or they're just afraid to leave a pattern behind. They're afraid to try something different. And it's like you're setting the example for them, and continue to set that example, because Spirit is really wanting you to do so. Like, that is your job. That's why you're here. It's almost like you're like a soul ambassador. So I know, like, soul ambassadors or soul group ambassadors come into like really, like, I don't want to say toxic ancestral lines, but really strong dysfunctional generational, like, ancestral lineages, to heal it, to set a different example, so that, the people before you can see that there's another way, and the people after you can see that there's another way. You know what I mean? Like your children and your children's children, or whoever, and like your parents and your grandparents. Even if they choose not to, they're aware that there's another way, that they can approach a situation, that they can behave, that they don't have to be their patterns. They're not their patterns, basically. So I do feel like there's a lot of energy that you're freeing up, and you're definitely being guided to look at life and decide how you want it to be, instead of how your parents or your grandparents want your life to be. So there's a lot of control, I feel like, around your parental figures, your maternal or your paternal line, telling you, like, this is the way we do it. You have to do it this way. You have to live this life. You have to get this job. You have to be this person, blah, blah, blah. And I don't think you're listening to them. I definitely think you're withdrawing, or you're trying to, at least. And Spirit is wanting to encourage you to continue to do so, because it's really shining a light on a lot of things, and a lot of behavior patterns, a lot of beliefs that aren't yours, and that you're questioning because, one, they don't make sense, and two, like, they just don't, they're not providing you with the inspiration or the wisdom that, one, you already have within you, but they're just not contributing to who you want to be and where you want to go in life, basically. They're not contributing to your balance. First off, they're kind of not making you, but throwing you off balance a bit, and Spirit is wanting you to detach a little bit so you can get back into balance before you, like, interact with them again, or try to interact with them as least as possible, basically, if you can. And if that's something, because I feel like a lot of you are not really interacting with them that much because of this, because you want to get back into balance, and because you just don't, like, and you're feeling this way. Let me just say this, like, if you're feeling like emotionally detached from your family members, and it's like a catch-22, or like a double-edged sword, because it's like, your family is your family, your earth family. These are your earth families. You came here for a particular purpose, and we all, like, have been taught and programmed and conditioned to be really attached to our mother, our father, our parents, or just the label of those, in the stuff. But there's a deeper meaning. There's a deeper purpose to it. There's a lineage. There's things that need to be healed. There's trauma that needs to be released, and not everyone in your family is strong enough to do so. So if you're on this journey, if this is something that is resonating with you, pat yourself on the back, because you're strong enough to release their trauma, their trauma, so that they don't have to repeat it, come back and incarnate and repeat it again, so you don't have to repeat it, so your future children, whether they're yours or another, whatever, don't have to repeat it, so they know there's another way. So you are really doing yourself justice and your family member justice by doing this. So don't think you're, like, being mean, or you're being, judgmental, you're doing whatever the case, because I understand that, because we can judge ourselves a little bit when we feel like we don't really fit in to our earth family. We don't really fit in with our family that we were born into, and that's okay. There's a purpose behind that. So don't, like, gaslight yourselves thinking like, I'm just being, whatever. There's a reason for it. It's because you're meant to lead a different path. You're meant to lead by example and lead in a different way, and show your family that how they're whatever their condition, their program is, and that is not okay. And they don't have to stay in it. They don't have to keep stuck in it. They can change if they choose to. And I think that's, like, the hardest part, is, like, because a lot of your family, probably like I would say 90% of them or even more, are not going to choose to, because that's just not their journey. That's not their purpose. They were here to show you what they needed your help with, what they needed to heal, what they needed to release, and you are meant to do that. I know it may seem like a tall order and it's really difficult and it's really depressing, very lonely at times, but you were made for it. This is what you were built for. This is why you came into this at this time. This is why you incarnate at this time into this family, for a higher purpose, not to just be neglected and being seen as like the black sheep of the family or whatever the case may be. But there's a higher purpose to everything you're going through, to everything that you're doing right now, to you like detaching and you being emotionally withdrawn from them. It's for a reason. And first of all, we shouldn't be emotionally like attached to our family like that in a codependent way, especially if they've been a little bit, I don't want to keep saying toxic, but just, unbalanced, basically, to put it nicely, just maybe not fair, unjust. Is that a word? Yeah. Like unjust. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to stop now. But anyways, so I definitely feel like, you're ready to free a lot of patterns, and it's like you're paying attention to your future and what you want to rewrite and what you want to do differently than what your parents and your parents did. And it's basically time to like shake off those old patterns and shake off any dreams that are not yours, because I feel like you were told like what you should dream about or what you should want, what you should desire and all that good stuff. And it's like you're dreaming a new future into being. You're doing something different that's based off the light within you, that's based off your innate wisdom and your guidance, and you're breaking the chains of codependency and any ancestral patterns that have brought an imbalance or an injustice to you, to them, to your future self, to your future children's children, whatever the case may be. And with the emotional withdrawal is the 8 of Cups, so that's like basically a spiritual awakening, kind of, sort of, in a way. To me it is, because you're walking away from everything that no longer serves you, that no longer makes you happy, that you don't understand, that doesn't like, it's not being validated within, it just doesn't make sense. It's like you're asking your innate, like, is this something that is true? And it's like, it's not, because it's all, I just wanted to say false light, or it's just very unbalanced. It's not accurate to who you are in truth, basically. So you're definitely coming into balance. There's something about the number 817. I don't know if that's significant to you. Could be a birthday, could be a special date. I am filming this in August 3rd to be exact. So maybe August 17th could be important, or August 11th, but I am getting that is an important number or an important date to some of you. So pay attention to that, because I feel like there could be a turning point at that time. Also, I'm getting, okay, so the 17 reduces to an 8. So the 8 portal is going to be really important and significant for a lot of you, especially if they have 11 here. That's going to be a really important day. You're going to really see some type of clarity or truth, or your justice is going to come in. If people, or, anything that's been unfair to you is going to be rebalanced, basically. There's fairness being brought in. So pay attention to those dates, because those are really, really important. But yeah, that is what I see for you guys. So I hope this was helpful. I'm going to leave it here. I hope this provided you with some type of insights and guidance to your situation. If not, feel free to pick another pile if you feel guided to do so. I'm sending you all so much love and light. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in, and I will talk to you all later. Take care.